Every 90 minutes, a new person is devastated with a diagnosis of ALS, a disease that typically leaves patients paralyzed and unable to communicate. The ALS Residence Initiative is a new program that aims at helping people overcome these challenges. Temple Street reporters Katie Shambo and Sergina Oshana have the story.
Like I like to say, until medicine proves otherwise, technology is the cure.
This is the motto for the estimated 30,000 Americans living with the disease at any given time. ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a condition where the motor nerves wither and die. It typically happens over a period of 2 to 5 years, causing muscle weakness, paralysis, and is fatal when the diaphragm becomes too weak to breathe. Despite the prognosis, patients with ALS are still able to live productive lives. Co-founder of the ALS Residence Initiative, Steve Sailing, came to the conclusion that he could survive the disease.
I learned that technology was readily available to compensate for my physical losses. Because ALS doesn't affect my mind, I have chosen to redefine my expectations in life to be less physical, more intellectual.
During the first 3 years of his diagnosis, Sailing helped design the world's first skilled service residence that opened in 2010. The only other fully automated ALS residence opened in New Orleans in January of 2013. The Team Gleason House for Innovative Living in Louisiana is named after former New Orleans Saints safety and special teams player Steve Gleason. Gleason partnered with Sailing to bring the home to Louisiana under St. Margaret's Nursing Home. This initiative is now being implemented nationwide. The Steve Sailing ALS residence offers a home within the Leonard Florence Center for Living in Chelsea, Massachusetts.
Housemates are like family. We go to concerts, movies, museums, Red Sox games, and even skydiving.
Although licensed as a skilled nursing home, the architectural and internal design is completely residential. The home is fully automated to increase independence, from opening doors, window shades, turning on lights, to operating an entire flat-screen home theater and using the elevator. Patients can do all this from their wheelchairs using only their eyes. The automation system can be controlled with any wireless device that has a web browser. If the patients of ALS, also known as PALS, do need help with something, they can call for assistance. A licensed nurse is available in-house 24 hours a day. One of the nurses believes the best thing about working at the residence is that it is more like a home.
You know, it's not like you're taking care of patients. I don't see ALS on any one of the people I take care of any longer. I basically see them, their personalities, and all that they contribute to our lives, even more than we contribute to theirs.
Sailing says everyone who wants to live with the disease deserves to do it with dignity and respect, and the ALS Residence Initiative aims to make that possible. John Brooks, a family member and longtime caregiver, believes that the residence makes it a little easier for both the family and the patient.
And it also gives the family peace of mind, knowing that when they do leave, their loved one is being taken care of. And it's just a great place, and there needs to be a lot more. There really does.
The great Stephen Hawking once said he looks forward to living centers such as this becoming a standard for the world. For Temple Street, I'm Katie Shambo with Sergina Oshana.
Through the residence, Sailing intends to change the prognosis of Lou Gehrig's disease from a fatal condition to what he defines as a simply chronic one. To support an ALS residence near you, visit ALSRI.org. Again, that's ALSRI.org. All administrative costs are already paid for, so 100% of your contribution will directly be used to improve the lives of the patients.